Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are back with Carmen Peter for today's Monday Boost. Carmen, what do you have for us?
Good morning, everyone, or good day, or good afternoon. And by the way, now that I'm talking about, I remember that I got an email from someone on the other side of the globe, somewhere in Americas, and they said, would you please do your interventions or trainings or so in the afternoon so that we could join them?
I saw that one. Yeah, I saw that one on Facebook. You're right.
Oh, exactly. So we have to think about this aspect for next time. So for the moment, it's Monday, let's say morning. So what I have is a very good, again, obviously, they are wise words of the world, right? So this one says, 7 times I fell on the ground, 8 times I went up again.
Right. Wow, that's powerful and difficult also sometimes. Carmen, what can you tell us? Because I think that from your professional experience, you must have met a lot of people who have been through that.
Yeah, well, I would say the other thing is that comes to my mind is that the saying I have on my Skype account, which is very similar to this one, and says that the black belt, it's a white belt who did not give up.
Wow. Yeah, so, it makes totally no sense.
That is. So what I'm saying is that there are probably a lot of sayings, a lot of, let's say, wise words talking about the same aspect, do not give up. Right, so the white belt who did not give up became a black belt, or the one who fell 7 times and then he went back in his feet 8 times, he is a winner, right?
Of course.
So, yes, and what comes to my mind is a situation, one of my clients, right, and she went coming from Southeastern Europe, and therefore very highly qualified when she entered the institutions. But nevertheless, she was very afraid that she will not make for the high levels that she is entitled to. And therefore, she started her journey, let's say, of the exams or the selection processes at the lowest level, let's say, which is an 85, lowest in the sense junior, right?
Yeah.
And so this was our first exam together. So she was going for an 85 junior profile, even though she was qualified to a much senior position. And then she passed this one, and she was about to kind of, how to say that, to settle into this junior position. And I said, no, you are, it's not that you're entitled, but you are much more than a junior position, right? So I would say, continue, right? This is the come back again. So continue with the next selection process. And the next selection process, she went for an 87, which is let's say middle or a little bit higher in seniority. Mm-hmm. That is. And then she went for these 87 and she passed again the exam, right? And now again, she was tempted to settle. Yeah, you see, so it's all the time that temptation, that's enough, right? So I said, no, 87 is still too junior for who you are. So let's go for the next one. And then the third competition that we prepared together was an 89 position. And even though, right, she would probably come back with the same point, that's enough, I'm enough. Right? And I would say again to her, so now we are in the process of 89, but I would say to her, you have to go for the 80-12, because this is your real, let's say, level. I mean, in the sense, real level of seniority, according to the experience, education, expertise, and so on, and maturity, because she is obviously a very mature person. And so you see, this is a kind of another interpretation of I fell 7 times and I went up 8, because she was not failing, she was not falling 7 times, but she was kind of ready to settle at a lower level, right?
Of course, the comfort zone. Yeah.
So, and you know what coaching, how to say, they made her do is to go for the next level when she was a little bit insecure, she was a little bit lacking self-confidence. You see, so it's the same way to, on comfort zone on one hand, and lack of confidence, lack of, how to say, I'm not saying it's a lack of self-value, but it might be that as well.
And this is what you do, help people achieve their goals and believe in themselves more. I would say, because I'm also an actor, I would say be the main character, not the best friend. Because sometimes we settle for the best friend and it's not okay. We gotta be the main character, don't we, Carmen?
Well, I would say certainly you have to be the main character in your life.
Exactly.
So that's the minimum you have to be. And well, I don't know how we do with the timing, but I would say there is a saying, I think Oscar Wilde or someone, okay, I don't remember exactly who said it, but the point was, be the main character and be yourself, because all the other characters are taken.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Carmen, for another beautiful Monday Boost, and see you next week.
See you next week. Thank you.